These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hi there, I'm Jamie Warren with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona.
I'm running to serve you for 4 more years because there's more work to do.
That is part of Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs' campaign video as she officially kicks off her re-election campaign. She'll be facing off against one of the Republicans running, including Karen Taylor Robson and Congressman Andy Biggs and David Schweikert. Well, with warm temperatures lingering in the forecast here in the valley, we do want to remind you that this heat, it is still dangerous. In fact, we've been following the data for most of the summer out of Maricopa County, and we are now seeing that the county is reporting 201 confirmed heat-related deaths, another 325 still under investigation. Now, sadly, nearly half of those deaths were unhoused individuals, but we're also learning that more than 30 victims actually had air conditioning in their homes. It just wasn't working. In an all-new Operation Safe Roads report, the Buckeye Police Department is receiving some big funding, and it is all, I should say, to prevent serious and deadly crashes. The $150,000 is coming from 4 grants, which will help cover overtime and supplies to prevent impaired driving. Funds will also help support traffic investigations, and more than $60,000 will tackle speeding and other traffic violations. Well, it is a big week for early holiday shopping with sales from Amazon, Target, Walmart, and a whole lot more. And as you load up that grocery cart with all of those early gifts, how are you protecting your purchases? Scripps News Group consumer reporter John Matarese is looking at when protection plans are worth it so you don't waste your money.
The cost of replacing a laptop, a phone, or other devices is only getting more expensive. So as you shop around for your holiday purchases this year, is it worth paying extra for a protection plan? Julie Fry and her daughter Izzy agree about shopping for TVs at Best Buy, but don't agree on whether protection plans are worth it.
I have used them, so they work.
Sometimes I'll forget that I had it. Most of the time I don't need to use it.
For smart shopping expert Trey Bodge, whether to get a protection plan often comes down to price.
If the protection plan is 20% of the price of the item, I'm definitely not getting it.
But for a high-ticket item, a plan or extended warranty may be worth it.
Especially if it's installed in your home and it's not something you could bring to a repair shop.
Sarah Day is with the company Assurian, which provides insurance, warranty, and tech care services.
For me, as technology becomes more expensive, it becomes even more valuable to think about protecting yourself against the unexpected.
She says consumers have the option to protect items as they buy or consider a multi-device plan covering all the tech in your home.
Thinking about the average household having 18 or more devices.
Before buying a plan, find out how long is an item covered. Is there out-of-pocket expenses for repairs or replacements? Are there perks like installation or tech support? And do any of my current credit cards already offer extended warranties? Finally, who will fix it? Tony Marshall of AAA Laptop says instead of shipping your item, think about a local repair shop that might fix it in a day.
They've got to send the laptop in somewhere, and that may take a week, 2 weeks before you get it back.
So understand the plan's repair rules, and that way you don't waste your money. John Matarese, Scripps News Group.
Game 3 of the WNBA Finals is happening tonight right here in Phoenix. Tip-off is at 5 o'clock at the newly renamed Mortgage Matchup Center. The Mercury will be fighting for a shot at the title, and the fans, also known as the X Factor, they really matter. In fact, we checked ticket prices. We're still seeing some going as low as just $16. So if you're looking for that, they're still available. And also some pregame action starts at 2 p.m. at the Dos Equis Beer Garden inside of the stadium.
Tracking your most accurate forecast on this Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Temperatures this morning will start off in the mid-70s under partly cloudy skies, and we do expect all that cloud cover to linger, not just today, but for the next several days, but not enough to cool things down, at least for this afternoon. We'll be at 93 at midday and calling for a toasty 100 degrees later this afternoon, and this could be potentially the last 100-degree day of 2025. The latest on record goes back to 2016 when we had a 100-degree day on October 27th. So it looks like that record will hold for at least another year. Across northern Arizona, we'll keep highs in the 70s in Flagstaff, St. for Heber and Shola with 80s, 90s, and again 100s across the lower deserts, including the valley. But then big changes in our forecast as we monitor what is still Hurricane Priscilla in the eastern Pacific. So rain chances go up the rest of the week and temperatures drop, not just in the valley, but in the high country too. Today will be in the 70s, then we're in the 60s Thursday and Friday, and only in the 50s for the early part of the weekend.
We'll have another update tonight. Until then, you could always get the very latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.